So the Aspen Institute wants us to develop several maps showing accessibility to parks and exercise facilities for youth. So what this means basically is that we gather information about location of parks, location of exercise facilities, and based on that, we come up with a map locating the different facilities in either Google Earth or another platform, and we export it into our software. So the map number 1 indicates the different neighborhoods. Here as written the name of the neighborhoods, divided by block group and the park's location. The color here symbolizes the crime index in Camden City. The Aspen Institute also wanted to find out, okay, does crime has anything to do with the participation of youth in activities or the availability of resources? So that's why they wanted this map. Okay, the second map indicates accessibility to parks and facilities. Because again, the assumption was, okay, the more accessible, either by bus, driving, train, bikeways, trails, the more accessible to parks is there is going to be more access. I mean, the youth is going to participate more in different activities. The other map indicates the location of different features within parks, but also beyond the location of the parks themselves. Like could be a gym, could be a studio, and so on. But it's mostly focused in parks. And there is a symbology here that it tells you about the different activities. Let me see if I can expand this. So what we find out is the location of basketball courts, baseball fields, all those kind of facilities within the parks, which would allow youth to participate in exercise activities. Okay, so the last one that we came out with, again, you have these neighborhoods, but also you have the median household income. So these are the different brackets for different colors. So this color indicates the median household income for that particular area has this range, and the darker one has this other range. And you can see more here. Okay, so you as the person who is going to write the report has to interpret this, because it may be the park is accessible, maybe the park is related to income, it's not. All this with the purpose of facilitate or increase physical activity among youth. I mentioned before the data was not easy to find. It was not difficult to find it. It was not difficult to map it, but to find it is always an issue. So we came up with this, and so what we thought at the beginning is that there was going to be a very clear pattern in terms of accessibility to parks and crimes and incomes and so on. And I think that that has to do in the way that income is distributed in Camden. Because it's not, the range is not like in other cities where you have a really high income and really low income. And thanks to Aspen Institute. So they were really open to this. They worked with us in the sense that, okay, they give us a better picture of what they wanted while we started working with the project. Because again, sometimes you just don't know, even though you are the one making the proposal, since you don't know the result, you just need interaction. You just need people talking to you, GIS expert, during the time that you are during the project itself, because you want to send them feedback, and they can give you a feedback back and say, you know, this is not what I had in mind, or this is what I want, I like this, and so on. Like in any GIS project, what I would say is that nothing seems obvious.
Mm.
It's you would say that, okay, do this, do that, come up with this map. It's not as easy as is stated at the beginning. It's never as easy, because the critical factor in GIS, in all GIS projects, all the time, is data. If you have it, you can do wonderful things. If you don't, you can just do very limited work.